welcome back to my channel and with our big artified brush and as always our apple barrel paint. We are back to redraw sketchbook number 4. Here it is with the RA white background or the white color. So we are gonna go send this off into drawing land. Yeah, and we're gonna do this page next when we come back. I think it's actually dry. I don't think we have to send this one off in the drying land. But yeah, now we're gonna go onto the back with our sharp pointy tool. And as always, we are sponsoring Apple Barrel Paint. Why? Because this is the stuff we love and stand, people. It is getting me through these art challenges, honestly, with the biggest passion. But we're getting there. We really, really are. We're just going to hurry up and paint this backside with our apple barrel, get this all nice and clean looking. It has been a journey to try and get all of these sketchbook redraw videos done. And of course, being crazily artistic with every single one. Um, as always, we gotta do a little desk cleanup because my desk is always a mess. I'm so sorry to say it. If you are looking for the person that is not messy, you found the wrong girl today. Okay? Okay. I'm just so sorry to say it. It is what it is at this rate. That's gonna go off in the drawing land while, as always, I do the very quickest of quick desk cleanup session. And we are back. Hi, hello. As always, we have our paint, and we're gonna send this off to somewhere else for the time being. We're now gonna go on to the inside cover and try and cover up this blue disaster, which I want to think is some form of just regular ink, not ink, like pen ink. And I don't know why it is such chaos to try and get it up. It should never have been this hard. I really wish I had an answer why it is so hard to clean up, but we are trying our best and it is just not going through today. It's not my day, okay? I don't know what else you want me to say. But while that goes off into the very fun drying land, we are back with trying to do the next part, which is my little character design. This time I decided I wanted to draw it out with you guys. Why? Because I thought it would be a fun little journey for you guys to kind of see a little bit of the sketching process that I go through. And as always with our Micron pen, we outline her to a certain degree. I feel like she's not looking too bad, but the white apple barrel did me dirty. So now we're gonna go back in with a second layer, hopefully get it all cleaned up. Yeah, no, we're just gonna go right in with the paint because this is so freaking thick already. I don't know if anyone can see it, but man, it is hard to get like one solid color. And I don't have even the tiniest bit of explanation why. So we're trying our hardest again. We're gonna send that back off into drawing land. We got desk cleanup number what? I don't know, because at this rate, I'm not paying attention. We got too many desk cleanups to do today, and we're not even remotely done with any of this. Great. I'm having a great time, are you? I sure hope so. Now we're going to erase the little sketch of my little character. This eraser is also seeing better days. Now we are back again for, hopefully, I'm praying to goodness, is the last painting session with this apple barrel on these sketchbooks. Now I've about had it, so hopefully it took 2 layers to try and get the other one remotely good. So I just cannot do it no more with trying to get this all nice. But look it, you guys didn't even have to watch. Like 5 minutes passed and you guys just seen it perfection in one go. But there we go. Now we officially have it all whited out. Back in the drawing land. We're back now to color the little character, my mascot. I do this my persona. I do this every time in this series. With the little Copic markers that aren't dry, we're going in and we are having a great time painting this part out. Oh, look, isn't she cute? And now we're just going to cut her out. Look at her. She's the cutest little thing you've ever seen. Get that freaking paper off the desk because I already have a mess. I think her proportions are correct. It looks like it, so I'm going to say yes. But here we go. Now we're going to go on to the sketchbook because we finally have it all painted. We are now going to start the sketch of a character. My mascot. I did it again. I'm gonna need someone to correct me or tell me in the comments how many times in this sketchbook series I do this, because I feel like this is gonna happen a lot more than what even I seem to think. Now, this is what the original sketch was looking like, but I really don't know where I think I was going with this. This is not the vibe I think it is, honestly, but that's why we changed it up. We got this girl. Isn't she cuter? Tell me she's cuter because I went through all that process of changing it. Now, as always, what are we going in with? We are going in with our Arteza paint. Why? Because it is what I have. Do I enjoy it? It's 50-50. The paint itself is pretty good, but what's one thing I don't like about it that I'll talk about to the end of this series? I do not like how the fact that you cannot buy the single tubes for refills. So, at the end of this series, or hopefully long before this series ends, what am I wanting to get? I am desperately wanting to get the liquid latex paint set. Why? Because I hear they're amazing for their price, and the fact that you can buy the refill tubes is incredible. I like anything that has refills that I do not have to rebuy an entire collection for. So we don't mind our Arteza paint, but we want something else. So we're doing with what we got, and we're just trying not to complain in the process. Again, no hate towards Arteza, no sponsorship yet towards Apple Barrel or Liquid Latex. You swear at this rate they'll probably end up sponsoring me one day because man, the amount of times I talk about them in this series is incredible. But we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna sit here and talk long about any of those brands because that is not what this is about. This is about our cute little girl in front of us with the really, really blonde hair. Man, she looks a lot like Princess Peach. And I swear that wasn't where I was going. It just kind of happened that way. But she is cute, and I am loving this really, really blonde hair with the pink tails. And I can't tell you why. Look at her. She is just the cutest little thing, and we're just adding some more details to the ponytail because we don't want flat colors in this house. No, no, no. We want minimum effort, maximum slay. There we go. If you know, you know. But what always suits is a nice red lip. And searching through all the paints, I found the eye color I'm looking for, which is a nice dark brown. Why? Because she has these really, really big, and right here is my mess up. I didn't want to talk about it, but we have to get the cat out of the bag. This is where our mess up occurs. It starts to go bad. Not gonna lie to nobody. I don't know what I was thinking with what I did right there. And I don't even know if there is any fixing of this disaster because this, no. Why? Why did I? No, no, no. So now with that illness, I decided we're doing neck tattoos. Why? Because I thought it would be fun, okay? Because I didn't know how else to fix the disaster that was currently sitting in front of my face. So we did a bunch of lines. We're also doing the line art in my Posca markers, which was a bad idea because Posca, I mean, I love a girl. I love my Posca girl, but there is no control ability when it comes to line art. So this to me has made my line art feel sloppy more recently, but we are finally just going to call it a day and write the sketchbook across the top. And we're just going to process it for a minute. This is kind of what we're working with. It's not my favorite, but it is what it is. Now we are on to the next part where we are now taping everything on. I added a bunch of different colors in Posca markers so it doesn't look so bad. Here's what the final inside cover looks like after all that chaos. I don't feel like it looks too bad. You don't see it that bad. And I did not have the patience to want to show everyone how much I was messing with this tape today. So yeah, this is what we're working with. And now we're gonna go on to the back side with blue this time, which is, I was feeling blue, okay? I can't help it. I'm not feeling blue. I was feeling the color blue, okay? I just felt like it would look nice as an extra addition, and I hadn't used it yet, and these Posca markers are expensive, and I am trying to get my use out of them. But here we go. We're now just taping everything along, messing with this tape that in this part right here is chaos. But now we are finally on to my favorite part, which is the stickers at the end. Man, this project has been a whirlwind. This one has taken me for the most ride out of every single one. Not just because of the front, but the inside cover giving me chaos, and everything giving me chaos has just been a lot. But luckily, we are finally at the end. I get to do just the process of this. And here we go. We have the back cover. We have the inside, or the front. Excuse me. We got the front cover with our little girl. We have the inside compartment. And we got our back. All done. Thank you guys. Bye.